Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 5 of the FIFA 17 My Player career, and just to let you guys know that there will not be a My Player episode tomorrow. That is just because I've used up the 10 hours trial, so I haven't been able to record any more footage for the My Player. As I've been recording this, I've been recording the Road to Glory, and I've also been recording the Arsenal career mode. So tomorrow there'll be the 1 day break, but we're back to normal, back to the daily uploads on Tuesday. Tomorrow there will be the Match Day Live episode though for Arsenal, who take on West Bromwich Albion in the Premier League. So a normal Match Day Live episode tomorrow. There just won't be the My Player career. I think there will be an Arsenal career mode tomorrow. Just no My Player, as I said. So let's continue on then with today's episode. First game up for Newcastle United is a home game in the Premier League, taking on Crystal Palace. And Crystal Palace not having a great season right now, are they, in real life? So let's see if Arsenal, if Newcastle can get the 3 points in, try and get Kai on that score sheet. I think he's got 2 Premier League goals so far in his career. And we're going to try and push forward for more, and he's through on goal here. Can he put it in? Of course he can. Great finish there. And the first goal of the game comes early on. And there is with a little standstill celebration. 5 minutes played, Newcastle United 1, Crystal Palace 0. And already that is the home fans cheering. Good little run there, straight through the middle. Look at the massive gap opened up. Poor defending yet again from Crystal Palace. They've got to improve there, otherwise though I can see them getting relegated. But that is the 3rd Premier League goal of the season then for Kai. Not too bad, for saying we've only just started and that Kai is playing in the central midfield position. If we was a striker, we probably would have a hell of a lot more goals, we've got to say. And we might even bump it up to legendary difficulty. But I think the results right now, they are fairly realistic. We're not scoring too many. We are conceding goals as well. So it is pretty realistic right now. But as we get used to the game, of course, more goals are going to be going in. And as you can see, we are already getting used to the shooting. There's another goal for Kai. That's his 2nd of the game. And can he get his 1st career hat-trick? Fell kindly to a no, to be fair. Nice control, and of course a nice finish. That's his 4th Premier League goal of the season, and that is now Newcastle United 2, Crystal Palace 0. We're kicking off the second half, and can we push straight on for the 3rd goal of the game? It'll be a great way to start the second period. Can Kai get his hat-trick? Here he is. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the finesse, but he didn't. Oh, the goalkeeper nutmeg should have not been beaten from there, but again, that is the problem with the FIFA 18 goalkeepers right now. I'm hoping they're going to be patched in the future. But I found this on Ultimate Team. You can just shoot and the goalkeepers don't do anything. Look at that. There wasn't even any power on that. I'd understand it if it was a well-driven shot, but there was no power on that one. The goalkeeper just let it go straight between his legs. And I think that is going to be a huge problem in FIFA 18, especially when it comes to FUT champs. But there is Kai. What a nice name that is. Kai goes off for Crystal Palace. He's being replaced. They are currently 3 goals down, and Newcastle United are pushing here for a 4th. This is going to be our best result of the season, I believe, goal wise that is. And Kai almost getting his hat-trick. I think the goalkeeper actually got a save and got a hand to that, so it does go out wide for a corner. Let's have a look. Yeah, he just touches that. And it might have gone into the back of the net otherwise. But it is going to be a corner then for Newcastle United. And Kai's going to be the one who takes it. Cross comes in near post. Cleared straight out. And Crystal Palace, I was going to say, have a chance to counter-attack. But there's only 1 player forward for them. So into the final couple of minutes now. It is Newcastle United who are holding on pretty easily, to be fair, with a nice 3-goal lead. And Crystal Palace not really had much say in this game. And I think this is going to be a fairly convincing 3 points for Newcastle United. That's probably the best chance that Crystal Palace have had the whole game, and it's come in the final minutes of the match. And there is the final whistle then. So the first game in today's episode ends in a nice little victory there for Newcastle. 3 points in the bag, and of course 3 goals. 2 goals for Kai, and he got an assist too, as you can see there, finishing the game with a 9.4 final match rating. 100% passing too. So pretty decent performance there from Kai. But next up for Newcastle is an away game taking on Burnley. It is October 28th. So we're nicely getting through this season pretty fast. Let's see which one. Let's go for our home kit. There's no clash there, so we should be able to play in that one fine. And here we go then. Burnley at home taking on Newcastle United. Who's going to come out with the 3 points? Newcastle United in pretty decent form right now. I'm not entirely sure where Burnley are in the league table. And you could always skip back to the start of today's episode where I did show you that league table. Whilst I was babbling on about tomorrow's episodes. And let's see if we can try and grab ourselves an early goal. See if Kai can get another goal. Remember, he scored 2 against Crystal Palace. But it's Burnley right now going straight through. Too much angle on that. It goes wide of the Newcastle goal. But a good chance there for Burnley early on. As you see, they are hungry for it. It is Wells who took that shot off. Thankfully for us, it did go wide of our goal. So onwards we go then. Into the 17th minute. Still goalless. And it is Newcastle United in possession. Here is Kai in the middle of the park. Pushing himself forward, look. Oh, he's dropped back a little bit so he could get that pass. Nicely played through there. And that's a poor touch. But Newcastle United do win it back on around the area of Burnley. Look at this beautiful passing play here. And again, the low shot. No pace on it whatsoever. The goalkeeper just falls down. Couldn't keep it out. And Newcastle United take a 1-goal lead. Just over 20 minutes played here at Turf Moor. And Newcastle United already looking good for the 3 points. It was a nice little build-up play there from the Magpies. And look at that. The defender, that's another thing I found. Not only can the goalkeepers not do anything when they're trying to save a goal, and the defenders are not making the challenges that they're supposed to be. They're not even sticking in the boot. And even when they do stick in the boot, it's the striker who seems to come out with the ball and he has the advantage. So I think there is something wrong with the defenders and with the goalkeepers, if I'm totally honest. I know some other people have mentioned similar things on Twitter, and I noticed some pros mention it as well. But finally, the goalkeeper does make a save there for Burnley. But we are on the stroke of half-time, looking for the last chance to double our lead before we go in for this break. And shot comes in, that one took a deflection. And it is cleared away, so I think that is going to be the end of the first half. So jumping into the second half now, just over 10 minutes remaining. We're still leading by that 1-0. And can we double our lead? But it's Burnley who win possession at the back. Nicely played forward. There's space on this near side. Kai running around the wrong way there. Unable to track his midfield partner. And he's even let him go. And the space is there. And I've got to say, that is all Kai's fault. He let his runner go. There was miles of space there for him to run into. Kai just let him go straight into it. There was no defender to cover either. So there we go. Burnley level things up. Less than 8 minutes now remaining on the clock. It's Burnley 1, Newcastle United 1. Poor defending. Poor work there from Kai. Didn't track back. So I've got to hold my hands up and say that was my fault. Look at him just jogging back. Massive gap in the middle. And goalkeeper, he's not going to get to that, even though goalkeeper's not that great. Even the best would not get to that one. So into the final 5 now here at Turf Moor. It is Burnley 1, Newcastle United 1. And that wasn't really a chance there for Newcastle. Easy save in the end for the Burnley keeper, Heaton. And it is Burnley in possession. Are they going to try and push forward to steal this one late on? Kai looks to be ending this game around a 7.5 final match rating. But can he get it any higher? No, he's given possession away again. He's not on the best of second halves, is he? Great cross, far post. Goalkeeper manages to get a fist to that, punches it away, clears it. But Burnley back in possession, looking to get the cross in, and it goes out of play for a goal kick. I actually thought that hit my defender's foot for a corner, but it didn't. The linesman says it goes out for a goal kick. And there is the final whistle. So we'll take that. A nice little 1-1 draw. We should have actually had the victory, but never mind. Onwards we go into the next game, where Newcastle United are taking on Bournemouth. Remember, we've already played Bournemouth earlier this season in the Carabao Cup, the League Cup, and they actually knocked us out in extra time. So let's try and get a revenge. It was Jermaine Defoe, wasn't it, who scored the extra time goal, knocking us out of that competition. It would have been nice to go on a little bit of a cut run in the Carabao Cup, but never mind. Let's try and get a revenge in this Premier League tie. The Premier League, of course, is more important for us, but it would have been nice, as I said, for that cut run. So let's try and get a revenge, get the 3 points here at St James's Park against Bournemouth, and obviously stay close to the top of the table as possible. You think we can win the league table, the league title even in the first season? That would be quite some feat, wouldn't it? Remember, we are currently playing on world class. We will probably put it up to legendary if things keep going our way. But as I did mention, the results right now are kind of realistic. Although we did beat Liverpool 2-1, but again, that could be realistic because Liverpool like to drop points against the smaller clubs, and that is a nice early goal. And again, loads of shots against the goalkeeper. They can't do a thing. 8.5 minutes gone, and it's Newcastle United 1, Bournemouth 0. And already, boys, we are looking good for the 3 points and definitely for that revenge that we've been searching for. Look at this, easy shot. Goalkeeper unable to get down low enough. The defender stood right in front of him. In fact, I think there was 2 defenders in front of him, and the ball just goes straight between both of them into the back of the net. I wouldn't say there was a lot of power on that shot either. But let's try and get another goal early on in this second half. Shot comes in, blocked. Possession remains in Newcastle. Well, with Newcastle United, sorry. And here is Kai on the edge of the area. Goes for the finesse finish, and that's just cycled wide of that far post. Unlucky, but another good chance there for Newcastle. Didn't take a deflection. Did the goalkeeper get to it? No, he's nowhere near it, but a little bit more kills, so we need to improve on Kai's stats, get his kills up, and then hopefully those ones will be flying in to the back of the net in the near future. Still 1-0, Newcastle United lead. A couple of changes here for either side. We've got just over half an hour remaining here at St James's Park, and we just need to hold on or even double our lead if we can. Kai almost giving away a free kick there, but it's Bournemouth pushing forward. Nice bit of skill. Shot comes in, hits the side net in, and it was Joshua King with that effort for Bournemouth. Unlucky not to get that one on target. He did, the defender there, just dropped his shoulder, got the shot off, and as I said, thankfully for Newcastle, it goes on the wrong side of our post. So onwards we go. Kai currently on a 7.8 rating, so not a bad game for him so far. And we've got just over 20 minutes remaining. And here, Newcastle passing on to this near side. Kai's coming short for it, but it's played more centrally. Kai's in space. Is he going to get to it? No, the AI don't need him right now. Teammates passing around, but they have lost possession. They do win it back in the middle. It's pulled back. Kai just outside the areas. Goes for the long range shot. Goalkeeper makes the save. Only as far as parrying it though, but Bournemouth, they do get this ball clear, and Kai's chasing back to do his defensive duties after getting a rollicking for conceding that goal against Burnley in the last match. And the goalkeeper's even up now for Bournemouth. Swung in, far post, headed it over, and I think that is going to be the last action of the game. The Bournemouth goalkeeper is already back in his area, and it looks like we are going to be holding on to the 1-0 victory. Another 3 points in the bag, them guys. I'll take that a pretty decent start to the Newcastle United series. But remember, guys, there will not be a My Player episode uploaded tomorrow, but we'll be back to normal on Tuesday. So leave a like if you like the episode, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you boys in the next one.